Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Thursday, March 14th, 2024. Welcome to another entry in my morning stand-up, my daily vlog, where what am I doing? I'm staying on track and focusing on what I'm doing to make content creation sustainable over the long term, as I've been doing for the last over a year now. And each morning I turn on the lights and talk about what I'm doing last and what I'm doing next. What I did last, what I'm doing next to achieve that goal is, if possible, in this experiment. So, let's start with yesterday. Yesterday, we talked. Well, if you were here yesterday, we talked about what my plans were, and I think I got a lot of that done. First and foremost, we'll start with the. I did some prep for the podcast. We're recording on Fridays and Saturdays, so I have more of that to do, just a little bit. I also had all of those short videos from a chopped up long form video that have been sitting on my plate to do. I got all of those uploaded and processed and tagged and everything. So I have the next month's worth of shorts ready to just tick out. So they're in good shape. I had to produce, so I had a third video this week. I had one that dropped on Tuesday, and then I had one scheduled for Friday that I've started on. But then a new one popped up yesterday, a news article about Atari working on getting new arcade machines back in arcades by working with this third-party company that makes amusements. So it was interesting to me because it's like, that hasn't happened in decades, new arcade machines out there. It's just all the old ones or rebuilds or whatever, but this was genuine Atari working with somebody. Anyway, so I did that video. If you want to know about it, you can watch the video. But as is the case, when I have my Spidey sense news radar went off, I'm like, that's a news article that I have something to say, and that video has done fantastic. So I just dropped it at, I think, 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Just overnight, 5,200 views, so half of a 10,000. Which I think if a video hits 10,000, it's a good video, right? It hit, and so it's halfway there already just overnight. So that has done well. Slowed down a bit, of course, but it's still news. And this news article is about something that's going to happen the third quarter of this year. So it kind of stays news for the next few months. So it has potential to continue. And like everything, even though it's just me reading a news article, I didn't read the news article. I said, here's the link, here's the interesting pull quote, and here's what I think about it, here's what it means. And I showed lots of B-roll of the existing recharged games and tried to keep it engaging. We'll see what the retention is on it, by which I mean there's a chart they give you for when people log off, right? So maybe somebody watches 100%, but as soon as somebody watches 0, well, now it's at 50%. So they give you this little chart that shows real time in the video how long people stayed engaged with it, right? And so we'll see if news articles, once they've heard the news in the first 2 minutes, they might leave, even though it's only like a 6-minute video. But either way, video's doing well. So. And then I did a little more writing and research for the next couple of videos that I haven't really decided yet. I want to make sure I plan my next week out because this week has gone well. But then the last order of business last night is we were live on YouTube and Facebook over at 1980s Now. And so that episode that you can either watch the old live or you can hear the new episode that comes out on Monday. So that was that was the button up for my day. So yesterday was a good day stats-wise, but it was kind of a little bit offset by a good day that rolled off the 7-day rolling average. So I have this artificial 10,000 views and 50 subscribers average over the last 7 days. Just in my brain metric, it's nothing. It's artificial. It's one I've made up. Now views are up again, 11,000, so we're above the line there. Subscribers, though, yesterday was strong. We're still down a little bit, 39 subscribers, so we're short of that 50. But you can see things are ticking up a bit. Remember, we were down around 820, 8,020, and now we're at 11,039. So things are creeping up. We're seeing good things. And on the heels of that, because of a strong day yesterday, yes, a new small milestone, 46,525 now. So quarter of the way to 46.6. Still on track, I think, to do 47 by the end of the month. Maybe before. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I think we're in good shape there. So today, Today is the rare day that I don't have something scheduled at the end of the day. Like we'll often do podcast recordings or live streams or meetings or whatever. So this is one of my wide open evenings, which I like, so I can continue to kind of trickle work into the evening a bit. But several things I want to get done. I want to I do a little more writing for a sponsored video that's coming up. I need to do a little more prep of the podcast that we'll record this Friday night, Saturday morning. And then I did the thumbnail for the video on Friday. It's going to be another one of those plays. Those are, I like to cap out the week on those now. After 3 weeks I've done it, but so far it's been a good cycle of having one of those. So I have the thumbnail ready for that, and I've kind of been postulating. Now they are generally, like we've said, they're low effort, by meaning they're not difficult, but I still want them to. I still have to do them well. I can't just. There's a video. My brain won't let me do that. So I'm thinking about how to make an interesting intro and lead in, and I have seen your comments and thought about how I think when I'm not sure, I have the next few lined up, and I'm not sure. I'm going to start doing a poll. Like, what's the next one of those you'd like to see me play? I think it's only fair to do that once I've established that I regularly do these play videos. And now, like, oh yeah, we've seen several. And when I start hearing people say, I wish you'd do this one, as people have started to do a little bit, as I see more of that, that's when I'll know there's enough engagement and interest that they know it's a thing, that then I can say, what flavor of that thing do you want? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I talked around that, but maybe you caught it. Rewind 30 seconds and see if it makes more sense the second time. Probably not, sorry. Yeah, so that's pretty much today, and then tomorrow's a busy day leading up to the weekend. So I said it on Monday, busy week. It has proven to be that way, but also productive. So can't be too upset about that. Okay, I think I dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's, commas, punctuation marks. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get after it today. I'm going to thank you, of course, for stopping in to check out today's vlog. In fact, you did. I'm grateful that you do. I think we're up to 530 something people watching this vlog, not regularly, but subscribed, which is it's okay. I'm glad you're here. It's like I don't tell anybody about it. Organically people pop in, which is kind of neat. I think that's cool. I'm happy that you're here, and if you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you for being a huge cog in the machine of my support system. I'm very grateful. Please have a great Thursday. Remember to do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.